See here, two programs were written, first, second. Okay, first and second. First and second, you have seen. Two programs you have seen. I'll run once again. Just you observe. Right click. Run as. Run on server. Just to call office boy. Select the server, click next button and click finish button. Here, just you need to type URL pattern, something test. You'll get a welcome to solids. Okay. Now, welcome to solids. Suppose second one, right click, run as, run on server. Say select the server, next, finish. Here URL pattern also second. URL pattern also second. Say welcome to solids. Like this, two programs you have seen. Okay. Here, two solid programs, two separate projects you studied. Now both in a one project also possible. Both in a one application also possible. Okay. Two solids, first solid, second solid. Like this you studied. Now some other examples I'll give. You observe. File, new, dynamic web project. Suppose project name, suppose I'll write basics. Okay, basics. I'll click on next. I'll click on next. Here generate XML, click on finish. Click on finish. Now after this, right click, new, solid. New solid. Here Java package. Suppose same basics I'll continue. Basics. Okay. Class name, suppose time solid. I'll write time solid. I'm going to display time. System time I want to display. Okay. Time solid. In the place of HTTP solid, present generic solid. That is till I didn't explain HTTP solid. That's what generic solid. Generic solid. Okay. Click on next button. Here URL pattern, if you want, you can change. Suppose I'll write time. Time. Click on OK. Next button. And here this is not required. You can remove. Service method required. Service. Next finish button. This is by default generated. By default generated. Here we have tried the code. Now to display system time in core Java, which class we used? Local date, local time, local date time, and java.util.date class. That is also we used. But java.util.date class is outdated. Almost they planned to remove. Okay. Now local date, local time, local date time. Three classes are there. Local date class for only date. Local time class for time. Date and time both. Now local time I'll use. Local time LT equal to local time dot now. That is static method. Okay. Local time. You observe. Here local time dot now. Now is a static method. I'm calling with class name. The return type also local time. Okay. Now method return type is local time. But for calling that method also local time required. This method local time dot now. Now print writer required. This is two string method is there, with that only it is printed. That's what directly can write. Print writer pw equal to response dot get writer. Now stream created server to browser. With that we can pass pw dot println. After this local time. This is passed. Okay. Now local time dot now. Now is a static method. In which class? Local time class. Local time dot now. Then you will get a local time. Here implicitly which method called? To string method. With that system time printed. Okay. Now print writer. With that print writer it is passed. It's over. Now see. Now if I run this program, right click, run as, run on server, save. Select the server. Next. Here suppose you don't want first, you can remove. You don't want second, you can remove. You want only basics, continue. Finish. Say, are you sure? Yes. Restart the server. Here, what is the URL pattern I given? Time. See, system time. Hours, minutes, seconds, nanoseconds. Printed. Now, this one, if you want to display HTML format, you can add HTML code. Here, pw.println, HTML, body, BG color. These all you studied, no? You can write BG color, suppose green, text, yellow, level 1 heading. After this, again pw.println, h1 close, body close, HTML close. See. Now, if I run this program, you'll get a HTML format. Right click, run as, run on server, save. Select the server. Next. Finish. Yes. If any modifications are done, restart. Now, time. Okay. Like present time. If I refresh, will it display latest time or same time? Latest time. Because this is I written inside the service method. Inside the service method I written. Every request object created. Every request now method called. Latest time comes. Okay. Latest time comes. If I refresh, see, changed. Seconds changed, nanoseconds changed, you observe. Latest time. Okay. This is a program to display time. These are just basic examples. Okay. Now, 5-6 examples, basic examples are there. First, I'll finish that. After that, HTTP solid usage, I'll explain. So already 2 programs you have seen. It is 3rd program. Write this one. This is, I'll make it star. They're just a basic examples. 6, 7 examples I'll explain. After that, I'll start HTTP solid and HTML communication, forwarding, including redirecting, session tracking. So many concepts are there. Here, now method is class method. Now method is class method. Okay. Static method. That's what class name dot now. Then you'll get a local class, local time reference. If you pass implicitly toString. With the toString, hours, minutes, seconds, nanoseconds, all printing. Is it completed? See, first program we displayed only welcome to Solid's plain text. Plain text. Second program, HTML code added. Third program, we are displaying time, system time. Now I want to count the number of views of this program, any one program. I want to count the number of views. Example, in a YouTube, how many times viewed? It will count the views, no? That count will decrease? Never. Maybe constant or increase, but never decrease, no? Like that. I want to count the number of views of this page. I want to count the number of views. One count variable required. Count you have to write 0. Later count plus plus. Which variable required? Think yourself and give me answer. First, how many types of variables in Java? 3 types. What are those? Instance variable, class variable, local variable. Instance variable, non-static. Class variable, static. Local variable inside a method. Okay. Now, which variable required? Think yourself and give me answer. Instance variable or class variable or local variable? Think yourself and give me answer. Your answer can be right or wrong. Think and give answer. Now I want to count the number of views. Now what we have to do? Count equal to 0 somewhere you have to write. After that count plus somewhere you have to write. Count equal to 0 first you have to write. For writing integer count equal to 0. For that one variable, that is instance variable or class variable or local variable. Which variable required? Okay. Any other? Now, how many people answer instance variable? Just raise your hands. Instance variable. Okay. Online students. Okay. How many people answer class variable? Online students. How many students answer local variable? But still so many people not given answer. This is just core Java question, core Java concept. Now you write any Java program, core Java up to exception and knowledge only will be there. That's it. Now that is selection is your duty. Now instance variable, class variable, local variable. Three types of variables are there. Now which variable required? I asked. Majority people given class variable. Next instance variable. Next local variable. And these three selected. And many people not given answer also. What is your answer? Block variable. Block variable also local variable. Method parameter block variable also are there, no? Now here you observe in a program. I'll remove this. I'll close this. Now in this only one more solid you can write possible. Right click, new, solid. So package name basics. Now something counter solid or count solid. Now counter solid. I'll write. Say class package name basics counter solid. Here I'll make it generic solid. Next, this is something count. I'll write count. Okay. Next, I'll remove this pass solid. Now finish. Suppose if I write local variable, integer count equal to 0. If I write count plus, if I write now, when local variable memory allocated, local variable means inside a method only. When memory allocated, when memory allocated to local variable, whenever method is called, okay, this variable memory allocated whenever method is called. Here what is the method name? Service. When service method called? Every request. Whenever first request also second request, all request it is called. Request comes, then count equal to 0, plus 1. Now you can display in print writer 1. Again service method called, again count equal to 0, again 1. So local variable not suitable. It is wrong. Every request it is allocated memory. Again 0, 1, 0, 1. Always 1 only shows. Always 1. Okay. Now it will not show 2. Always one only. Whenever service method is called, memory allocated, and after that one will print. Again service method called, again 0, again 1. So it is wrong. Service method, inside a service method, local variable is wrong. Suppose if I write variable here, what is this? Instance variable or class variable? Instance variable. It is instance variable. When memory allocated, whenever it is instance variable or class variable or local variable? Instance variable. When memory allocated, whenever object is created. This class object, when it is created. Whenever first request comes, very first time only object created. Second time onwards, with that object only service method is going to be called. You studied. So object created, life cycle method called. Okay, init method, service method, like that called. When second request comes, only service. So this memory allocated only one time, because whenever object is created, that count only increased. If you write count plus plus, so it is valid. It works. If I write static, when this static method, static variable memory allocated, whenever class is loaded. Here class variable also one time only loaded. Very first time only. Now instance variable also works. Class variable also works. In this case. Okay. Actually, instance variable, class variable, what's the difference? Instance variable, every object separate copy. Class variable, one copy for all objects. But here, how many objects will be there? One. Like class also one time only loaded. Now, if you write instance variable also, program works. Class variable also, program works. Not a problem in this case. Okay. Suppose integer count equal to 0. Now here count plus plus. It is instance variable. How many ways to access? What are those? Is this line is valid? Now there are two ways to access object instance variable. One is by using object, one more by using object reference. Now this line is valid or not valid? Valid, but either object or object reference required. No? Implicitly this keyword implicitly present. No, this refers current object. Current object. That's what valid. This keyword in core Java, you studied this keyword. Don't forget current object. This keyword no need to write. Implicitly this keyword comes. When we have to write explicitly, same variable is there. Local variable, instance variable, same names are there. We have to write. Otherwise not required. Now here print writer pw equal to response dot get writer. Pw dot println. This page has been accessed. Count to times. If I write like this, output count to times only printed. Okay. Count is a variable, no? So double quotes close plus again plus double quotes. Okay. Now count to value printed. So count is a variable. Now it is instance variable. Memory allocated whenever object is created. Whenever first request comes, then object created. Then your service called, it will become 1. That 1 printed. When second request comes, again service called, count becomes 2. 2 printed. Third request comes, 3 printed. Like that, count will increase. For this, if you want to add HTML, you can add. Okay, HTML, if you want, you can add. Okay, now this is counter servlet, counting number of views. Say right click, run as run on server, save. Now, in this basics, how many solids are there? Two solids. What are those? Time solid, counter solid. If I click finish, restart. Here, why it is not coming URL pattern is, this is the reason. There are how many solid? Two solid. But which solid you are going to execute, how it knows? That is the reason URL pattern only you have to write. Remaining part automatically comes. Okay. Now, if I write time solid executed. If I write counter solid executed. This page has been accessed one time. Okay. This page has been accessed one time. If I refresh 2 times, one more request passed, one more response came. See, 3 times, 4 times. See, every refresh count is increasing. Now total 31 times. I'll close. I'll run again. Now here count. See, 32 times. So just 2 lines code, that is count equal to 0, count plus plus. YouTube number of views, that is. Like this, your website, how many times accessed, you can count with this. This page has been accessed 32 times. If I refresh, 33, 34, see. Refresh also, one more request passed. Again response comes. It will count will increase. Like this. If I shut down this server, it will start 1, 0 again. Against 0. But in real time, will they shut down server? 365 days, 24 hours on only. Okay. If any problem comes also, the data they'll load, backup they'll take. Later they'll load again. If any problem comes in real time server also. If it is required to shut down also, the data they'll take backup. Later again they'll load. That type. This is counting number of views. It is also basics. Write this program also. These are just the basics. Same concept, little bit code I'm changing, that's it. So fourth example, this is basics fourth. Now instance variable also works. Class variable also works. Class variable also works. Both are valid. Instance variable, class variable. So first program plain text you have seen. Second program just HTML code added. Third program time displayed. Here fourth program counting number of views. See, almost every time only task code different, remaining is same. Okay, task code different, remaining same. Is it over? Now counting number of views you have seen. Here, whenever first request comes, object created, then memory allocated, and init method called in generic solid. After that, service method called, it will become 1. When second request comes, only service called, count becomes 2. Third request comes 3. Fourth request comes 4. Like that, it is display. Okay. Now, this is counting number of views. Online students, end of the session, I'll clarify your doubts. End of the session. Listen the class. Listen the class. Now, this is counting number of views. Suppose I want to display like this, one multiplication table. Like 5 into 1 equal to 5, like this, I want to display. One multiplication table. Like this, I want to display. Table format. Table format, I want to display output. If you want to display in HTML, what will write? Table, some border equal to something 20 pixels or 30 pixels, something border. After that, first row, next TD, something 5. Again, TD, like 5. Table data close. Now TD into. Let's will write now. Now you observe. Table border equal to 20. This table border 20 pixels I given. TR, it is first row. Okay, first row, it is one cell, TD. Okay, again second cell, third cell, fourth cell, fifth cell. That row completed. That's what your row completed. This is for first row. Now second row, again, third row, again, because any loops are there in HTML? No errors, no loops, no condition, no logics. Any loops are there? No. In HTML, we don't have a loops. We don't have a if condition. We don't have a operators. We don't have anything. We have only tags, attribute, no other things. Only tags, attributes. With that only. Suppose if you want to display 5 into 100 equal to 500. 100 lines if you want to display. This code, how many times you have to write? 100 times you have to write. Because there is no loop. It is not possible to write. No expression, no loops, no operator, no control structure. These are not possible in HTML. HTML is presentation language. Data you can present in different formats. That's it. Presentation language. You can present the data in different formats. That is HTML. But you are writing Java also. In Java loops are then this code you can write in a for loop. HTML code you can write in a for loop. How to write, you observe. Online students, I said many times, but you are not listening. Once if I say, you have to follow, because it is not one-to-one session to give explanation. Okay. One-to-one, if it is one-to-one is there, one faculty, one student is there, anytime you can ask. But here 419 students online, 250 students offline. Then how can I give answer for every question? You have to wait. Every day I'm giving time. Every day after class, I'm giving time. At that time, you can ask. If I disable chat box, what is the problem is, if any voice problem comes or screen problem comes, I cannot understand. Continuously I'll teach. That purpose only disabled. That purpose only enabled. Chat box, if any problem comes in a voice, then ask in a chat box. If any problem comes in a screen is not visible, voice is not audible, then you can chat. Okay, remaining all end of the session. Everything fine means continue. Just listen. Listen. See how to write. You observe. Here, right click. Again, here only you can write n number of solids. New solid. Suppose basics. Suppose table solid. Something. Now here generic solid. See, basics, table solid, generic solid. Next, here, edit, whatever you want, you can write. Something table only will write. Table, okay. Next, this interface not required. Finish. Now, first it's HTML code. First print writer required. Print writer pw equal to response dot get writer. Now here HTML code also inside the print writer only you can write. Inside the print writer only you can write. Okay. Now here we'll write HTML code. HTML body BG color. Suppose green, text, yellow, like this, HTML and pw.println. Here, just now I given table tags, no? Table tags. Table border equal to suppose 20 pixels. Okay. Again, pw.println, tr, first row, first cell. Like this I'm writing. Okay. Like this, in the same one line also you can write, but you can write separate lines also. Okay. Say pw.println td into td close. Second cell. It is third cell. 1. Okay. Now again fourth cell. Like this. Fourth cell. Now TD 5. Now it is fifth cell. Now here you can close TR. Now it is first cell, it is second cell, third cell, fourth cell, fifth cell. Remaining HTML close, table close, body close, HTML close. TR I closed here, TR I opened here. Now here, this part we have to write in a loop. Okay. It is one time only required. HTML, body, BG, color, text, these all one time only required. Whatever I selected, that is we have to write in a loop. That is we have to write in a loop. So what I'll do here, I'll write for loop. For loop, integer I equal to 1, I less than or equal to 100, I plus plus. Because it is Java, you can write. Okay. Now, like this, I'm writing. Now, for loop, I written. Here, this code 100 times required. That's what one loop I written. But if I execute like this only, 5 into 1 equal to 5 only 100 times printed. Here I required. So if I write I, will it print I value or I? I only printed. Then how to print? Double quotes plus double quotes. Okay. Then I value printed. In this case, like this, if you write. Here also 5 into I. 5 into I required. Again, what you have to do? Double quotes plus it is brackets also. Okay, bracket. Okay, it works. Plus double quotes. Okay. Now here 5 into I is a now result printed. This is 100 times executed. 100 times. Now you observe in the first cell 5 into 1 equal to 5. That is, this loop iterated 100 times. You observe, right click, run on server, save the table solid.java, select next, finish, restart the server. Now you observe table. See, 5 into 1 equal to 5, 5 into 2 equal to 10. How many times printed? Say 5 into 100, 100 times. Suppose here, this program, just you observe how many lines? Very few lines. Here, many comments are there, nothing. Okay, many comments are there, many times import statements are there. Just 10, 15 lines are there. Okay, this program, if you want to write in HTML, how many lines record? Hundreds of lines record, no? But you observe, right click, view page source. 100 times system written, you observe. See, in HTML, we have to write like this only. See, 500 lines code. Okay. What is happened? HTML generated because that code passed to browser, HTML executed. That complete HTML we can see. This is. So already told, whenever request comes to HTML, server will send the program to browser. The program received by browser executes. Like that 100 times generated, it is received, executed, you got an output. Okay. See, if you want to write in HTML, you have to write program like this. Because of Java, you are writing like this. Okay. So dynamically 100 times generated. This is table solid. It is also basic example. Write this program. Write the program. These all very basics in Servlets. Very basics. So while writing HTML code in a Servlet, you have to take care. This is a little bit confusion appears. Everything inside the println only, HTML. So here I is a variable. It should be outside the double quotes. Here phi into I expression. It should be outside the double quotes. Here double quote started, double quote ended. Here again double quote started, double quote ended. That means it is outside. HTML code inside the browser, inside the println. Because this is passed to browser. Println method, what it will do? It will send to browser. This code received by browser executed. So browser executes HTML. Here two programming language code is there. Two language code, HTML, Java. Java code executed in server, HTML code executed in browser. Is it over? So this code executed in server, HTML code only passed to browser. When browser receives executed, you will get output. Java code executed in server, HTML code executed in browser. But we return both HTML, Java. Later what I will do, JDBC code I'll add. Then SQL code also will be there. HTML, Java, SQL. Three languages will be there. SQL code passed to database. HTML code passed to browser. Java code executed in server only. Like that. So HTML, Java, SQL, 3 language code I'll mix further. Is it over? See. Here, if I write time comes. Okay. If I write count value comes. That is undeploy. Here restarted server. No. That is the reason one time came. When I add one servlet, it will ask to restart. I restarted. That's what again started with 1. If you don't restart, that will be count will be continued. Okay. Now table. Okay. Now if you want to run first servlet, first test, what you are getting? Error, because that is I undeployed. There dialog box comes no, like the right side, left side. That's the reason you are getting error. Here, if you want to run first, right click, run on server, select the server, next. Here you observe first came. This second also you can move. Now all are present here. Like if you remove this is, if you select, if you remove, say remove all comes here. But first is required because already I selected first. That is the reason first. Here add all, remove all. Like one select, one add, this one add, like this. Okay, if you want to remove all, remove. This is deploying, undeploying type. From here to here, server deployed, here undeployed, that type. Now all I deployed. Again it will ask restart. I restarted. Again starts with 1. Now I executed first. That's what first URL pattern appears, address bar. Now test. Okay. Now second also you can execute now because already deployed. Second. Now basics also you can execute. Basics count. Again started with 1. Time. Table. Okay. Now you observe 5 programs you have seen. 5 programs, but 5 programs almost the same. Okay. Plain text. After that, HTML added. Next, time displayed. Time is one task I given. Displaying table also one task I given. Remaining code is same, no? Now, I want to send one image. One image I want to send. One picture I want to send to browser. Now, you already studied. There are how many types of streams? 2 types. What are those? Byte streams, character streams. Character streams. Okay. Byte streams and character stream. Byte stream, character stream. What's the main difference? It supports all types of data. This supports only text. Only text. That is the main difference. There are so many differences. This will take byte array. This will take character array. That is one byte. It is two bytes memory. Like that will be there. But the main difference, this one only. It supports all types of data. It supports only text. But text, if you want, this one also possible. This one also possible. If you use this one as it is, characters comes. If you use this one, ASCII code comes. That's what it is the best option. Other than text is there, no option, compulsory you have to use byte stream. Now, while writing, while giving a Servlet API, 2 streams I given. Byte stream I given, character stream I given. In all the programs, we used character stream print writer. Now, byte stream class name. I given Servlet API. In the response, in Servlet response, 2 methods I given. Get writer, one method. Get output stream, one more method. This get writer return type is print writer. This is character stream. Here return type solid output stream, that is byte stream. So this is character stream, this is byte stream. Now if you want to send other than text, this class required. With this we can send other than text. Suppose now just I want to send image. Now right click, new, solid. Suppose package name basics only. Class name suppose image solid. Here generic solid. Okay. Now generic solid. Next. Something image. Okay. Next. Finish. Now here we have to create solid output stream, byte stream. What we have to write? Solid output stream, SOS equal to what we have to write? Response dot get output stream. Stream created. Through this stream, we have to send image. Suppose in my system, some images. What are the images are they? See, C drive. Something flowers. JFIF extension flowers. Okay. This is I want to send. Now that is I want to send. For sending that image, first that file you have to open. Core Java required, not advanced Java. Core Java required. Which class you have to use? File input stream. Like here, just a stream created. After that, now file input stream. FIS equal to new file input stream. Complete file path. Okay. Like C drive flowers dot JFIF. That extension that is there, that is a given. Now file is open for reading. We have to find out file size. No, how to find out file size? Available. FIS dot available. Okay. Next. Is it byte stream or character stream? You have to allocate memory. No, outright. Byte array B equal to new byte. How many bytes? N bytes. Now we have to read this byte array. How to read? File input stream dot read byte array. Now the data stored in byte array. Now actually what is happened? See here. Here flowers dot. This is flowers dot JFIF. It is the extension is there. Here some image is there. Now with this line, what will happen? With this line, what will happen? File is open for reading. With this line, file size. This is how many bytes are there. It is retrieved. Exact that many bytes memory allocated in RAM. It is in hard disk. Flowers.jfif is in hard disk. It will be open for reading. So this line, it opens a file for reading. After that, available. How many bytes are there? It will find the size. Exact size here memory allocated in RAM. Next, read. This image comes here. Now that image comes to RAM. This is we have to send to browser. Browser, if you want to send through browser, Servlet output stream required. With this, we can send to browser. Then browser will display. Now, SOS dot write byte array over. Now image displayed there. Now, if you see, right click, run on server, save. That image appears here. See, image. That image was there. That is displayed. Okay. So from file, I retrieved. Now I send to browser. Browser can display image. Here, what we did, only stream different. Okay. Remaining same you observe. It is core Java. These 4 lines core Java. These 4 lines core Java. First of all, it is in hard disk. Hard disk to RAM. This is this code. RAM to browser. This code. Okay. Now, write this one. Now you can send audio, video, image, graphics, anything same. No change. Program is same. I'll give the comments here. Okay, write this one. Till object creation order, this theory part I didn't given. I'll explain. I'll give theory also. The servlet request, servlet response, theory record, generic servlet, HTTP servlet, theory record. Those all theory also. They'll ask in interview. I would explain. Just so what exactly servlets, just you'll get some idea with basics. That's what I explained, 5-6 programs. Total, now how many completed? 6. 2 more I'll give. After that, theory part I'll give. Total 8 basic programs minimum required. 8 different styles. Is it completed? In this line, what is happened? Give me answer. Here in this line, what is happened? One stream created from server to browser. Okay. Here byte stream created from server to browser. So here byte stream created from server to browser. Here byte stream created from server to browser. Server to browser on byte stream created. Through byte stream, any type of data you can send. In this line, what is happened? It opens a file for reading. It opens a file for reading. That file is in hard disk. That file is in hard disk. It opens a file for reading. In this line, what is happened? It returns file size. How many bytes are there? In this line, what will happen? It allocates memory in a RAM according to file size. It allocates a memory in a RAM according to file size. Now in this line, it will read image from file. It will pass the image to browser. I'll explain, just write it. Now you observe, it is server. It is server. It is browser. Now, first line, servlet output stream SOS equal to response dot get output stream. Server to browser, 1 byte stream created. Server is on software, browser is on software. So here byte stream created from server to browser. Server to browser, 1 stream created. That is only servlet output stream. After that, file input stream FIS equal to new file input stream C drive file flowers.jfif. Where is this file? In a server hard disk only. In a hard disk, 1 file is there. Okay, in a hard disk, 1 file is there. This is flowers.jpg. JFIF. Now, this file open for reading. This file open for reading in this line. Next, it returns file size. How many bytes are there? That returns. If 100 is there, 100, 1000 is there, 1000. That much memory allocated in RAM. In a RAM, it is allocated. After allocating, it will read. This image comes to server to hard disk to RAM. Now it is RAM. Now it is what is happened? Server to RAM. It is hard disk to RAM. It is comes. That image comes here. It is passed to browser. This image passed through browser, through stream passed to browser. Then you are getting in the browser window. Okay. So here hard disk to RAM it comes no, that is file input stream. Server to browser, it comes no Servlet output stream. It is reading from hard disk. Hard disk to RAM comes, but in the same system. That is core Java. Server to browser we are passing no, that is advanced Java. Okay. So here it is hard disk. This part is hard disk. This part is RAM. Hard disk to RAM, how to get data? Through file input stream. Server to browser, how to send? Servlet output stream. That is the difference. Okay. So here, first of all, what is happened is server to browser, one stream created. It is server. It is browser. Server to browser, one stream created. Later, this file is opened for reading. Next size retrieved. Here 100 is there, 100 only allocated. 1000 is there, 1000 allocated. It will read. This stream is called file input stream. After reading, this image passed to browser through Servlet output stream. SOS.WriteB. Byte array passed to browser. Like that, you are getting this output. Okay. So if that file is not there, file not found exception comes. File is there, but you return wrong path, then also file not found exception. But you may write // / illegal character also comes. That type you have to take care. If this file is available in one folder, demo folder, ABC folder, XYZ folder, complete your write, complete path. Okay. This is also basic program. Tomorrow, 2 more basic programs I'll teach. After that, theory I'll explain. After that, again, generic solid, HTTP solid, other concepts I'll explain. Solid, so many concepts are there. Forwarding, including, redirecting, initialization parameter, context parameters, request parameters, session tracking, cookies, URL reading, so many concepts are there. We'll see tomorrow. Now, online students, you can ask your doubts. One by one, I'll explain. Just 2 minutes, wait. Online students. Harshit. Tomcat 10.1 is there, but in Eclipse, Tomcat 10.0 means your server is latest version, Eclipse is old version. Either go for Tomcat server old version or go for Eclipse latest version. Anyone required. So Tomcat server new version 10.1 is there means you update your Eclipse. Then you will get it Tomcat 10.1 also in your Eclipse. Yeah, Angular code also you can write, Mahesh. Next, Madhu. Yeah, I'll send this code in Google Classroom also. Online students. Yeah, I'll share this one in Google Classroom also. Yeah. Shoaib. HTML code, if you want to write separate, that is only I said, I'll explain. One. Online students, one by one I'll clarify your doubts. 34 messages are there. One by one I'll clarify your doubts. HTML, Shoaib. HTML we can write separate also. I'll teach. See, these two are port numbers. Port numbers you have to change. దీంట్లో Eclipse, in Eclipse you change the port number. Online students, Vijay Kumar, Java X cannot be resolved. That means if you are using Tomcat 9, Java X write. If you are using Tomcat 10, Jakarta write. And still you are not getting, you delete module info.java file. Nitin, multiple emails if you want to display in HTML, frames are there, no? You can use frames, iframes, that is you can use. Arif Sheikh, port number you have to change. After changing port number, you have to restart the server, then only works. Himanshu, after creating class you are getting errors. There are many errors, means that is your mistake only. That screenshot, error screenshot, program screenshot, mail to my mail ID. Balaya, toString method. In core Java you studied in string handling, exception handling, collections framework, many places you studied. String is a default method. Nitish Kumar. System name, if you want to see, it is nothing but device name only. Here, right click, properties. Device name appears, no, that is only system name. If it is LAN is there, that system name appears, computer name appears. Okay. Next, Monica. Last program, once again, our text. Okay. See here, Solid output stream, server to browser, one stream created. File is open for reading. File is open for reading. File size retrieved. Memory allocated in RAM. And it will read. It will pass it to browser. So first hard disk to RAM comes, RAM to browser comes. Now the Oracle not installed. Now the install Oracle with that only possible. Now present it is Java program you are learning. Oracle not installed. That means not installed means how it is possible to write JDBC program. Think yourself. Lokesh. The size is 2000 bytes also, 10,000 byte also accepted. Money. Yeah. I'll teach HTML code separate also. Just 2-3 days you have to wait. 2-3 days you have to wait. Harshit, you use Eclipse. Use Eclipse. Kaustubh. Yeah, many servers are there. Any server you can use, Java works. Tomcat 9, Vijay Kumar. Tomcat 9 is there, use Java X. Tomcat 10 is there, use Jakarta. Rajesh, yeah, shortcut keys I'll explain. Within 1-2 days I'll explain. Gurudas, 10 minutes late you joined. I covered only that basic programs only. Now the Oracle installation, very simple. Better to go for Express Edition. Double click, next button. Very simple. Still, if any problem is there, system admin number I'll give. You can contact him. Vijay Kumar, only some error in my program means how can you go answer? Sri Shell. These are basics to understand. I'll actually, what is the actual usage of Solid? I'll explain. Not completed. Basic, all programs, if you write in Solid, then depends upon our task we have to write. All you should not write. Abhishek, Java version mismatch. That is Java C version, Java version you check. It should be same. Then only possible. Nitin, multiple emails if you want to send, use HTML frames. Nitish Kumar, it is possible, but Tomcat server, that possible LAN required, LAN, local area network. Vilas, server start, server stop error. What you are getting, screen mail to my mail ID. Harshit, your Eclipse workspace, you copy, paste in other location. Your data will be safe. Only error means I cannot give answer. What is the error? Screenshot mail to my mail ID. Bhuvaneshwar Rao. What is only error means how can I give answer? Abhishek. Vamshi, yesterday I given replay. Vilas, change the port numbers, it works. Still, the problem is there. I'll send admin number, system admin. You can contact him. He'll help you in installation. Rohini, present for Solid program, Oracle not required. Lab facility not yet decided. I didn't get that information. So I shared Eclipse configurations and server configuration, everything I shared, whatever I taught in classroom. Your data, Eclipse workspace. Say, if you want to change, I want to update Eclipse. What you do? C drive, admin, users, wherever you saved. Suppose here Eclipse workspace is there. This folder, you copy some other location. Your data is safe. Harshit. My mail ID is there in a notes, every PDF file, header and footer. This is Solid introduction only started. Still many concepts are there. Yeah, Tomcat 10 also you can use. Username, password, you cannot delete. That is server.xml configuration you have to remove. But why that is removing uninstall, install better? Because you may do so many other mistakes, it may not work. System admin number, you mail to my mail ID, I'll give. Any other doubts? Spring class, you can join parallelly. Tomcat 10 also okay. Now I'm using Tomcat 10 only, no? Any other doubts? Home page not open means use Eclipse. Spring class, you contact admin or check website. Still, if any doubts are there, mail to my mail ID. We'll see continuation tomorrow.